Hello, it's Melissa. Time for doodling as a spiritual practice. I've got a postcard with some of my art on one side and blank on the other side, and a Pigma Micron 01 and blank page. How do we deal with fear of the blank page? We make it unblank. Doesn't matter what we do, just make a mark. Doesn't matter what kind of mark, because now we no longer have a blank page. We have something to respond to, and all we need to do at this point is just respond to what's there. That's our job, is simply to respond to what's there. The mark in improv terminology is an offer. And now all we have to do is respond to that offer. By responding to that offer, we have now made another offer. And now all we have to do is respond to that other offer. Do we like it? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if we like it or hate it. All we have to do is respond to it, accept the reality of what's there, and add to it. That's our job. And I just inadvertently made a dot. It wasn't intentional, so that's an offer. And now I'm going to add to that offer. Do I like it? It doesn't matter. It is now the reality of the world that is there, and I'm just going to add to that world. Did I plan it? No, because this is improv. This is doodling as a spiritual practice. It is responding to the world as it is, accepting it, responding to it, and just seeing what happens. Now my gremlins have already appeared at this point to say, "This is crap. Who do you think you are? You have no right to be holding a pen in your hand. You should have your artistic license revoked." They're right on time. That's what my gremlins always appear to say. It's their job to try and keep me safe. And my job is to simply notice them and send them off. I like to send my gremlins off to get pedicures. They get many more pedicures than I do, because they do not belong in the Creative Sandbox, and that's where we are. Anita, hello, welcome. This is doodling as a spiritual practice. Responding to what is there, accepting the reality of what is there, and simply responding to it and adding to it. Whatever's on the page is an offer. Accepting that offer and adding to it. Not judging it. Your gremlins are going to want to judge it. That's their job. They're just trying to keep you safe. Noticing when they appear and sending them off to get a pedicure. That's what I like to do. You can send your gremlins off to do whatever you want, but I like to send mine off to get pedicures. They are typically going to say, "Who the heck do you think you are? You have no right to be holding a pen in your hand. You should have your artistic license revoked." I just send them off to get pedicures. And I keep just responding to whatever is there in front of me. Responding to what's there and adding to it. Whatever's there is an offer. If my hand slips, which it did earlier, I made a dot. And I went, well, okay, I guess there's supposed to be a dot there. Responding to what's there and adding to it. That is the name of the game. Responding to what's there and adding to it. Responding to what's there and adding to it. That's all I'm doing. There's something on the page, and my job is simply to respond to it. That's the reality of the world that's there, and my job is to accept it and now add to it. Oh my God, but what if I ruin it? It's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. You're not going to ruin it. And who cares if you do? It's just a piece of paper. You can recycle it. You've probably got more pieces of paper waiting somewhere for you. It doesn't matter. It's just a piece of paper. You're playing. Responding to the world. I like to repeat patterns. You may have noticed that. Doodling as a spiritual practice is a matter of noticing when those gremlins show up, sending them off to get pedicures, and continuing. Oh my God, look at that. I broke a pattern by crossing something. Now that had not happened anywhere else in this piece. I had not crossed something. So now that I broke a pattern, that is very liberating because that gives me freedom, feels like freedom to go cross things again. Now I want to cross some more things. More things want to be crossed. If you do something once and you make what could be termed a mistake, do it more than once, and then it looks intentional. Where can I do that again that would feel good? Let's do it right here. And if you don't like where it happens, remember, it is just a piece of paper. Just a piece of paper. Oh, my gremlins are going nuts. Really, Melissa, your artistic license needs to be revoked. But what I'm enjoying about this is that something different is happening. Totally unexpected. This is different from anything I've made in the past. And even though I'm not necessarily liking it, I'm appreciating and enjoying that it's different. That's when things start to get exciting. Now I'm going to cross even more. That hasn't happened before. Oh, exciting. That's starting to get interesting. Studio Limon illustration. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I can wave at you. I think that's what that is. Yes, I just waved. So, welcome to Doodling as a spiritual practice. I'm discovering all kinds of interesting new things. From unintentional unintentional things happening and taking those unintentional things and making them intentional. All right. This went all kinds of ways that I completely did not expect, and that's always really fun. And I want to take these lines at the bottom and I want to make them go off the page all the way. Let's see if I can do that more down here. Like it's going really crazy going off the page. It feels like it needs to get more energetic down at the bottom. I don't know why, it just does. You can see I like to follow patterns. When I get a pattern going, I like to follow the pattern and then break the pattern. And where's Doodlebot going to show up here? Because Doodlebot likes to appear in my doodles. These guys are getting more round as they go. And maybe that's the pattern. They're just getting more round as they go. Okay, I think this is getting close to done. Doodlebot just needs to make an appearance. I think Doodlebot is hanging out up here. Give Doodlebot a little waist and some feet. I'm going to make Doodlebot hang on to that and hold on to a little heart. All right, there we go. That is today's doodle. I hope it inspires you to go get creating. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.